All right. So I have with me Cedric's captain of Hippity Hoppity. So first off, congratulations on you and your team's victory tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how did you guys feel coming into this series? It sounds like this is your team's first foray into NGS.
Yeah, so we actually didn't have a lot of practice time. It was actually last night was our first official practice session, and we just got slaughtered in team league by these grandmasters, and we were feeling pretty bad. But we just came in and we were like, all right, we don't want to lose anymore, so we just didn't.
That's great. And when you saw the drafts in either game, did your team feel worried at all, or were you guys pretty confident about how you drafted versus versus subject to change?
I think for game one, uh, we spotted the Cassia. Well, they drafted like two blinds for their first two picks, so we felt pretty confident that they were going to go Cassia. So we stole that from them. And then second draft, we just went with what we were comfy with. So
Okay.
yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah, you guys looked very clean in that second game overall. Um, and one thing I'm interested in is I saw you actually switched with Captain Charleston as well in complete role swap. Is that normal for you guys? Like where sometimes you play support and sometimes he plays tank?
Yeah, that was actually a big discussion on our team. We kept talking about like defining roles, but
Hmm.
we all kind of play different all kinds of roles. Like charisms are my most played, but yeah, we just switch around and whatever we like to play. Why are you playing your?
That's actually interesting. I think in the long term that you'll find that it'll work out better if you guys do define roles. A perfect example is GFE was going with like four flex players and a tank, and that was two, I guess like 3 seasons ago when Equinox was on the team, and Kerwin I think was still on the team then, and it didn't work out very well for him. And ultimately, they decided that like the whole everyone is a flex player, it doesn't really flex into wins for your team long term.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably eventually make it there, but yeah, I think we'll make it there one day.
Yeah, one day. Obviously, though, right now it was definitely good for you guys. Um, was uh, was the pick of Infernal Shrines anything you guys felt uncomfortable about because they obviously had the first map pick on the side of Subject to Change, or is it just kind of like, we played enough, and so like it doesn't matter?
Yeah, I think we're fine with any map except for Warhead Junction and Breakfast Holdout. So those were we just got rid of those.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
you can't even play Warhead Junction anyways since it's banned from the general maps if I remember correctly.
oh well, but that's great.
Yeah, exactly. So now, how do you feel your team's going to progress this season? Are you guys trying to actively scrim? Is it kind of just more like a almost like a pickup group for fun that you guys do NGS?
I think once we feel the scene out more, and once we
Mhm.
get to know other teams and other team captains, we'll want to pick up scrimming and legit practice sessions. But for now, we're just grew up with these guys, and we like to play this game, so that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. And is Jaina kind of one of your go-to picks since I saw you drafted Jaina in both games? Or do you guys just feel Jaina is a very, very strong mage?
Yeah, Jane is just super good, man. Like it's it's just so much burst, and then our guy who plays her is just a god at mages. So
He's your Mene.
yeah, there he is. That's him. TZ Destroyer. Many of NA.
Manny is gonna have to watch out now, especially since he is in NA, and so
That's true. Yeah.
Destroyer might just destroy him.
He's watching the stream, so he'll hear that praise.
So how is your team's like drafting and shot calling? A lot of teams do it differently, and this is kind of I feel like a differentiator between each team more so than anything else. Is there one person who drafts, or is it a team thing? Is shot calling kind of a team thing, or once again a one man kind of show?
We're a little bit messy. At first, we have one player, T Funny. She really kind of brings us together sometimes and helps us focus because she has a lot of experience. So sometimes she'll like throw out an idea in draft, and we're like, yeah, that sounds good. And same with shot calling in game. So like it's a good dynamic where we're all contributing, but we have a way to focus back when we need it.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I feel like some teams don't get enough players involved in the shot calling, and you miss out on important information without other players contributing it back. And same thing with drafting, where sometimes someone may not be, an excellent drafter, but every once in a while they'll have a great idea for someone to pick up.
Got it. Got it. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, so once again, congratulations on your victory. And if you'd like to give any shout outs, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, shout outs to my team and my mom, and that's all. And Jesus. There you go. All right.
Well, thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me this evening as well. I only had two shoutcasts, and I I don't feel like shoutcasting for another hour and a half until like 2:30 in the morning. So thanks again for stopping on by. Sorry for like the two mishaps, going mute for a little bit there, and having the instant replay. One of the downsides of having a touch screen and not actual physical buttons, you can accidentally trigger things by fat fingering or just sliding your hand across. So thanks again, everyone who stopped by. I definitely appreciate it. You can obviously see my information below. You should hopefully know where you are. If you aren't, contact a doctor immediately because you might be suffering from, a serious disease. You can find me also on Twitter, where I will usually just pump out my tweets about like when I'm going to be casting. Sometimes it's only 5 minutes before, but you'll still get a notification. Or like today, where I notified people, several hours ahead that I was doing a double header. And I also have the old YouTubes where I'll toss the VODs and such. So thanks again, everyone who's been watching. And I really appreciate, even more so than follows, people coming on back for cast. And I've noticed it seems like a lot more people are coming to cast, which is awesome. And I definitely appreciate it. If you have any feedback, both big, negative or positive, feel free to send it my way, and I definitely would appreciate it. So thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your night.